Alright, what's up, family? Alright, so I broke the little bracket that went on the top of the tripod that held my phone to make videos, so I'm gonna have to make a lot more from the webcam. But sorry, I have a sore throat, so it hurts to swallow. And yeah, anyway, I want to make some more videos because I have started to reach some level of quote-unquote fitness success. And a lot of people are asking me questions about, can I eat this? Can I drink this? Can I do this? Can I do that? And one of the big things and the reason I'm so passionate, like I've said a bajillion times, and we'll say a bajillion times more, is the fitness industry tries to give everything as black and white. Good food, bad food. Good rep scheme, bad rep scheme. Good workout, bad workout, etc., etc. Good supplements, bad supplements. And one of the big things I think is lost is fitness is it's all gray. And everything needs to be taken with some form of context. In the fact that, like I've said, this is a spectrum. It's a hobby, just like anything else. Just like anything else. People look at me and they're like, oh, I want to be like you. Well, my goal is to compete at USAPL Nationals. It's to compete on a national level with the best lifters in the country for the chance to get a ticket to go to IPF, which is the world powerlifting stage. And that's my goal. So I do things that are much different than more people. For example, I take a few more supplements that most people don't really need unless you're looking to get on that stage. I also train in a manner that is very long. Some workouts are 2-3 hours long. However, my goal might be different than yours. If your goal is just to get healthy, lose some body fat, play with the kids in the front yard, and not feel like you're going to be sick because you're out of breath, you don't need to go to the extreme that I am going to. This is something that I love doing. I love powerlifting. I honestly love the sport. I truly, without a doubt, love the sport. I don't get paid to do it, and if I did, let me rephrase. I don't get paid to powerlift. I lose a lot of money technically if you want to look at it from a money standpoint. I don't get paid. I spend a lot of money on a gym membership, equipment, supplementation, food, and things like that. Competing, buying tickets to compete. So I lose money if you want to look at it like that standpoint. But I love the sport, and it's a spectrum. And so when it comes to people say, well, can I drink alcohol? Yes. What is your goal? Well, my goal is to lose fat. Well, how important is your goal? Well, I really want it. Well, then you kind of answer that for yourself. However, if you're in a maintenance phase and you're just kind of maintaining your body weight and you want to have a few drinks, there's no problem with that. When I'm not competing, so for example, right now, I've been dieting since September 25th for a show that is April 22nd. So I am roughly somewhere in 20 weeks into this diet. I still have about 12 weeks left to go, roughly. And can I go drink alcohol? Technically, yes. However, I really want to win at the show, so probably I shouldn't do that. And so, can I eat Pop-Tarts? Yes, I can. However, with flexible dieting, it's like a budget. Currently, for myself, I'm eating 220 grams of carbs a day. Now, can I go eat a Pop-Tart? Yes. However, a Pop-Tart or 2 Pop-Tarts, whatever's in a pack, is like 70 grams of carbs. It's not very filling. It spends a lot of my carb budget. I'm going to be very freaking hungry. Do I really want to spend my money on that? It's within context. However, if I was in the off season, if I was just looking to gain strength, muscle, whatever, I'd probably be eating a lot more food, and maybe that's worth me spending the money on it. Everything is within a context. So when it comes to drinking, I will typically get quote-unquote drunk, tipsy, drink a little more than I should, and maybe once a quarter, maybe. I will social drink more often. I have no problem social drinking like once a month. I don't like going out to the bars all the time because it costs money, which I'd rather spend the money on something else. However, I can do that within reason. Everything has to be within context of where are you at, what is your goal, how important is your goal. And I just think that's something that is not talked about enough within context. Everyone has a different goal when it comes to fitness. My goal, like I said, is to compete on a national level platform. And it might be a little more extreme than some other people. So don't compare yourself to me. And that's the biggest problem that I found when it comes to comparison, because we all do it, especially with Facebook and Instagram and social media platforms, is we all compare to somebody else. When in reality, that person's goals are not in line with your goals and their lifestyle. For example, if you're a dad who's 40, who works, let's say, 40 hours a week, he has 3 kids and a wife, can he go train like I do, which is typically 2 to 3 hours a day, 7 days a week? Probably not. However, me being 22, I don't have kids, so I don't have that responsibility. I don't have a wife that I have to go see, so I don't have that responsibility. I have a job, but I have a lot less responsibility in that sense of my time. So yes, I can validate spending 2 hours, 3 hours training. It's just everything's within context. And a lot of people want to do what everyone else does, myself included, and you can't adhere to the plan. For example, we could write you out the most perfect meal plan, diet, training plan, whatever, but if you can't adhere to that plan, what good does it do any of us? You're going to hate me because I gave you something that you can't stick to, and you're not getting the results that you want, that you came to me for. Adherence is key. I'd rather give you a plan that is like 60-ish% perfect, but you stick to it every single day and you can hit it every single day. However, I'd rather do that than give you plans 100% perfect, but you can only follow my plan 3 days a week because you absolutely fucking hate it. Which is the biggest reason why I hate the notion of quote-unquote clean eating. For example, does eating an orange make you healthy? No. Does eating a slice of cake make you fat? No. Chances are if you eat a lot of oranges, though, you're probably most likely healthy. Chances are if you eat a lot of cake, chances are you're probably overweight and unhealthy. For example, but eating a little bit in moderation, one way or the other, isn't going to drastically swing the pendulum. And when it comes to clean eating, you ban foods. We all have the guilty pleasures, whether it's brownies, cake, cookies, chips, Pop-Tarts, beer, whiskey, bourbon, whatever. And you cannot, I feel like you're lying, my personal experience, because I tried it, and trust me, I'm pretty damn stubborn. You lie to yourself when you say like, "Oh, I could follow this clean eating Tupperware diet. Like, I'll never, eat brownies again." Really? Can you honestly say that? We're not machine programmed robots. There's not a single person I think on this planet that can say they've not craved insert whatever unhealthy food that you like to eat, at least like a couple times. And when it comes to flexible dieting, that's why I like to teach people the macros, because you understand the why. If I don't explain the macros and understand the why, you think this magical plan that I gave you is some kind of magical formula. And when you go off the plan, you go into a thing called fuck it mode, where you eat everything. And over the course of time, that F it mode becomes more frequent, and you start to enter into yo-yo dieting, which is what I did. And it's not fun. It's a terrible experience, and I don't wish it upon anybody. Which is why, again, I'm so passionate about fitness, because fitness, in the way we provide quote-unquote education, if you can even call it that, promotes these unhealthy extremism lifestyles. So, to wrap this all up, which almost turned into a giant rant, everything just needs to be taken within context of where are you, what is your goal, what are you trying to achieve, and how important is that to you. And everything is a learning experience. I am here to answer as many questions as possible, and I will be pumping out a crap load of these webcam-esque nutrition videos, like how do I deal with drinking alcohol? How do I deal with days when I exceed my macros? How do I deal with days when I exceed my calories? How do I deal with days when I thought something else. Do I track condiments? How do I deal with social events? How do I deal with restaurants? Which I've kind of already made a couple blog posts on. The blog is in the description box. How do I deal with days when I want to quit? Because there are days when I want to quit, and things of that nature. And everything just needs to be kind of taken in context. That was kind of more of a giant rant. It's just something that was on my mind today when I was at the gym. And I probably might be because I feel like crap. But nonetheless, hope this helps you. If you guys have any other questions, you know how to get a hold of me, and we'll go from there.